Welcome to Mora F series, where this is an easy way how to make your elastic or thread pocket. So easy. The length 15 or 14 and a half for an elderly person, 13 or 13 and a half for a kid, and 7 and 7 and a half for an elderly person, or 6 or 5 and a half for a kid. Remember, the packet is being folded into two. Don't cut it open. The trouser has been cut with the waistband together. So when you are putting your pocket on it, the right side of the pocket and the right side of the fabric together, you have to check if you folded half an inch of the waistband. When sewing, the pocket is supposed to go inside. That's what I'm checking. If you don't check like this, you're gonna finish sewing and the pocket will be below the waistband, which is a wrong thing to do. So I have to check everything and see if I'm joining the waistband. If I'm sewing the waistband, the pocket is supposed to go inside the waistband. You see what I mean? So you have to mark 1 or 1.5 inches below the waistband. For a kid, you can make it 5.5. For an elderly, 6 or 6.5, or even 7 for the pocket. So I'm going to sew on half an inch from the lines that I made, the pocket that I made. Make sure you pin it to hold it down for you. And don't sew on the waistband folded. The waistband has been folded. I have not opened it. Make sure you check that the waistband that has been folded inward, you are not sewing on top. This is 1/2 inch of sewing. So after that, I'm going to make a notch. I'm going to cut through the point. 1/2 inch, as you can see. So I'm going to flip everything to the wrong side of the trouser. Remember, we are working on the front part of it, not the back. This is the front part of it that we are working on. This is how it's going to be. So I'm going to top stitch it. Make sure you iron it and make sure that everything is lined perfectly. Everything where I started making my top stitch, that's how you're supposed to do it. This is how it looks. So I'm going to bring the rest of the pocket, as you can see. This is the pocket that I'm holding, so I'm going to bring it back like that. Just doing it again for you to see. So this is how the pocket is going to be. You can still pin it out. Let me show you what I was teaching you. Can pin it out or sew to hold it down. Make top stitch, like double stitch, to hold the bottom and the top. As you can see, the pocket is already being formed beautifully. So we're going to the pocket side. You just have to make a curve. I don't make curve like that. I just sew through to draw my own curve when sewing, but I want you to get the idea where my sewing of the pocket is going to be. There are other ways of doing this pocket, but I'm showing you the easier way for the beginners. Simple, don't need to stress yourself. You can do it this way. You sew on it 3 times or 2 times top stitching. As you can see, I just sew on top 2 times rather. can go on it 3 times as you want. So to be, when you folded your waistband, you're supposed to go inside. This is what I was teaching, this is what I was telling you. Obviously, if I folded half and I put it on like this, the packet is supposed to go inside. If the packet is not inside, you have gotten it wrong. You have to redo it again. So I'm going to take the back and put it on it like that. Right side of the right side together. So I'm putting the back on the front part and I'm going to sew half. Make sure when you get to the packet, sew closer to the tip where it is bulky. Don't sew on the packet. Fill your hand with the packet when sewing. Fill your hand with the packet, and I fill my hand with the packet. Sewing at 1/2 inch. Straight from the top to the bottom. If you are not careful, you're going to sew on the pocket. You have to be very careful when you are joining the front and the back together, because sometimes you can sew on the pocket and after you finish, you're going to see that, hey, you have sewed on the top of the pocket. You get things wrong, so you got to redo it again. Do you understand? So it is what it is. We have done. This is how the packet is supposed to be. This is how the packet is. To finish, you can see I do not sew on top of the packet. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you.